Okay, so this is just about it. All you need is some mayonnaise to bind it, and you don't want it too much mayonnaise, just enough to kind of bind it together, because you don't want a sloppy deal. All right, so I'm just gonna mix them in. You know, do it incrementally, because if you put a whole bunch in and you start mixing and it's like, oops, it's really too sloppy, it's in there. Sometimes I'll have a little bit at the side, like we'll have extra chicken or something, or you can put extra almonds in, and that'll absorb some of that moisture. But okay, this is not quite enough. I'm gonna just try to get a bit more. Now, if you make it this, I used to think you could only do it just that day, and we do it fresh every morning. But it actually is pretty good for like 2 days, and it still has the crunch. So it's got legs, as they say in the restaurant business. This sandwich is delicious the first day and the second day. But the thing is, we didn't know that for a long time because it's so darn good. You don't have any left for the next day. They're all gone. I became popular with my family from Eastern Oregon for the tea sandwich and my Anzac biscuit. They'll come in and just sniff them out. Okay, so this is about it. You can see it's not like a big sloppy mess and it's falling, but that will bind. That's enough to bind. People say, this bread is, what's the secret? Did you make this bread? It's just 5-seed bread from the local grocery store in frozen. You try different things. Just, you see something, you think, ooh, this is good. I'll try that. And if it's a home run and everyone says, that's delicious, what is it? Then keep it and do it again and again. And I'm going to pull some from the center to get it nice and frozen. Okay. Okay. So if I was doing this for the parlor, we'd line up a whole bunch of them. And again, you just, with the frozen bread, yikes, I'm back. Okay, so it's ready to go. And just put your, oops. Now you'll think, oh my gosh. Just make sure your hands are really clean. And then you press it. This is why you want frozen bread, because you press it down and it's still nice and level. Okay, then I get my magic knife. Okay, so I'm going to hold my bread so it stays. I'm just going to go down and I want it to be in kind of a rectangle shape, but everything nice and squared off. And just taking off the crust. Okay, so there's your sandwich, ready for cutting. And I'm just going to cut this into quarters. So I'm going to go in half. You get the top half because it's frozen. You get there, and then you go down and go down to the rest. Okay. See, a little bit fell out. But I'm going to stick it back in. Boom. That's why you don't want a huge chunk of chicken, because if it falls out, there's your whole filling. Okay, and then I'm going to go in half, go up to the top, and then go all the way down. Okay, and then again, you go like that. I'm going to line these up. Go like that. And then I just quickly wrap it up. So you can do this ahead. We do it like an hour or so before, or right before we open. And you'll get, see, this one wasn't a perfect cut, but you have two the same and two the same. So then when you display on the plate, you can put the two. And if you do it nice and even, you'll have it thick all the way through. And the secret is, as you can see on our display, I'm just going to open up. See the top. There's one side that's a bit wider, or the prettiest side. That's how you display it. See, that one doesn't look as good. So you make sure you show it at its best advantage. You want this beautiful thing to wow them completely. So there you go. There's your sandwich. I'm going to put a few on the plate. And I'm going to enjoy some of this in a minute. I might even treat my sweetheart Alan for lunch.